Alright, welcome to the channel, and today is Good Music Monday. And instead of picking an artist, I picked a hymn this month, and it's one of my favorites. It's called I Have Decided to Follow Jesus. Now, sometimes with these hymns, there's these wonderful stories that go along with it, like the story that's behind It Is Well With My Soul. But maybe we'll deal with that one next week. But the story behind I Have Decided to Follow Jesus is a little foggy. And I'm not really sure if the most popular tale is the one that goes with it. But I'm going to share it with you anyway. The story of this song supposedly happens after a revival in the island of Wales. And from that revival, it spawned missionary trips to India. And there was a tribe in India that had never been reached with the gospel before, and the missionaries went there. And one man in the entire tribe received the gospel and believed in Christ. Well, the story goes on to say that the tribe elder, the head honcho in charge, for lack of a better reason, was not happy with his choice. So he called the whole village together, and he called the man, his two kids, and his wife, and said to him, "Renounce your faith, or I'll kill your children." So the story goes on to say that 2 arrows were fired at his children, and they fell to the ground, died. The chief gives him one more chance to recant and says, if you don't recant, you're going to lose your wife. Well, obviously he didn't recant. He just looked at him and said, I have decided to follow Jesus. Well, after his wife died, the story says that he looked at him and said, the cross before me, the world behind me. Well, the man had lost everything to follow Christ. And they say that's where the song came about. But it's not clear if this actually happened or not, but it's an interesting story. But I don't want to be propagating anything that's not true. So here is what I want to talk about, are the lyrics. You know, when we decide to follow Christ, contrary to some popular teachings, it's not all fun, and everything doesn't go your way, and you don't always get the promotions, and situations don't always turn around. Sometimes they might even get worse. But when we have decided to follow Jesus, we have to have the cross in our sights, regardless of what's going on in our lives. We have to put the world behind us, and we have to press on. Sometimes when we follow Jesus, like the lyrics say, though none go with me, when people find out that you're not just somebody in a spectator seat, but a disciple, a genuine disciple of Christ, then you could lose that friendship. When people understand that Jesus is the single most important thing in your life, that can push people away from us. So what do? We continue on. The world behind me, the cross before me. Though none go with me, still I will follow. No turning back, no turning back. Today has been kind of a challenging day for me. I was in the kitchen making some dinner. It is roughly 6 o'clock here in North America when I'm recording this video. And haven't been feeling well, and I'm feeling kind of sad for whatever. And I remembered, oddly enough, I remembered some of my own content. Sometimes you have to ask your soul, why are you so downcast, oh my soul? Why are you so depressed? And I have to ask myself that in the kitchen. Why am I being so sad? Why is my soul so downcast? I talk to it just like the psalmist did. And then the song popped back up in my head. I have decided to follow Jesus. No turning back. No turning back. So we follow Jesus when the sun's out. We follow Jesus when it's raining. We follow Christ when he answers our prayers. We follow him when it doesn't seem like he's answered our prayers. We follow him regardless because we are his disciples. And he suffered. And we may just have to as well. Matter of fact, there's no may have to about it. We will suffer for his name's sake. But anyway, I'll include the link to the beautiful arrangement that I found for this song. And you guys can share what you want in the comments. But next week, I think I will do the awesome story behind the hymn, It Is Well With My Soul. You guys have a wonderful day. God bless you.